Okay, I think it's working. Oh, geez, spelling error there. Hold on. gr-gsm. I couldn't figure out why why I wasn't taking the stream at first, so I just shut it down. I started it over, and it looks like it's working now. So, um, oh man, it took me so long to set this up. I forgot where I left off. So, what are we doing here? Ubuntu server inside a um, VirtualBox VM, and I think the last thing I did was apt-get install gr-gsm. Now I've been trying to get this working all day on different distributions. I've tried Kali, Debian, and finally I'm on Ubuntu now. And it seems like the issue was that issue I've been having is um, the gr-gsm that's out there does not want to work with the new GNU Radio 3.8. So turns out they actually have a deb package for Ubuntu distributions. So I just did a package install and just be done with it. I got to get this stuff figured out soon. I got a presentation next. No, I got a presentation tomorrow I got to make on this. So hopefully this works. Where is my mouse? So gr-gsm is already installed and I have no mouse. Where is my mouse? There it is. So IP of this VM, oh, it's got a local, it's got that private NAT IP, so we're going to change this to bridged. Release that. Oh, they got these funky Ethernet ENPOS3. Oh, the stupid. I hate, I don't like Ubuntu because there's stupid sudos all the time you got to use. Really? Come on. So I don't know if I'll be able to get an IP address. POS3. I should be able to in POS3. Sudo. Okay, I'm sorry, sudo. Doesn't look like it wants to do it. I may have to log into my router. So I have this stupid what is it called? I have a Thing box, and a Thing box will block internet. I have it set up to block internet of any new IPs on the network. That shouldn't prevent it from getting IP address. So let's reboot this machine. What happens? Got the OBS rolling. Look at it. I can change scenes. Woo! I got the little microphone there. Do I have this? Oh, you know what? That's why. So I'm bridging it to my 0 tier NIC. That's not the right NIC. Let's see if it picks up an IP now. There it goes. Boom. So now for this thing that probably don't even need to get internet on it, but let's see. It's going to show a new device, block device. Hello, Ubuntu, wake up. I don't know if you guys can see that all right. All right. Let me see. I don't know if this text is really readable. I'm going to open the stream real quick. It's not great. 720. It's not great. Oh, mute that. 720. wonder if I can change resolution midstream. Ah, whatever, don't worry about it. This is not important. So I got the alert that the new device was blocked for my network, so I have to go ahead and add it. Getting 88.145. How do I unblock this? So I don't know if you can see that. This webcam has got to go. So it shows all the PCs that are all the IP net, all the IP devices on my network, and it shows new device block. So I just click it, give it a name, Ubuntu VM. I hit unblock device. Now it's unblocked. And basically all that Thingbox does is it ARP poisons a gateway for that host. Pretty sure, or something like that. ARP poisons its MAC address, and it can't get on the internet. It can kinda, but for like a split second, then it's weird. Um, all right, so let's secure shell into this bad boy because this GUI sucks in VirtualBox. But I think I want to use SideJoin, right? Let's see if do I even have X installed? No. So we need some X Windows installed. XNet, X server, dash X org, right? I might have to just install the whole X desktop, but that's gonna take a while. It might take a while. We still, is our internet still being blocked here? There we go. There we go. There we go. I don't think performance will be an issue here. 88 of 128 gigs free. All right. Let's see what we got. While we're waiting for apt-get to install, I'm going to go plug in the, I'm going to grab the SDR dongle and bring it back upstairs. All right. So, so yeah. Um, we may have a problem with USB pass-through on this. I don't know if the VirtualBox, I should just install this on a laptop. I don't know if Ubuntu Server has the VirtualBox stuff, host drivers pre-installed. I doubt it does. So let's see what happens when we try to attach a USB device using the any, what is this called? Uh, oh yeah, the Noelec, Nooelec SDR. Why am I using this one? Because the gr-gsm GRC flow graphs use RTL source blocks and not AirSpy source blocks. So that's why. Just quick and easy. Let's get this working. Oh, that's not a good sign. USB device is not recognized. Come on, man. Doesn't even matter if Windows recognizes it. Ubuntu needs to recognize it. That's where we're going to pass it through. Realtek. So we pass it through. Register new device. All right, great. I think we're in business here. What's our IP here again? We're going to do 192.168.88.145. Where's my keyboard? I'm going to save this as Ubuntu Server VM. Right on. Now there is a SSH X11. Want to enable X11 forwarding. I think we'll start up Sidejoin. I haven't done this in years, X11 forwarding, so we're going to see if that works. Do server, save it, open it. 8.145. Hello, are you there? Hello. Why aren't you responding to SSH? Can I do it straight in Xterm? Yeah. What's up with Putty? Oh, pop-up was under there. Don't even need this anymore. All right. Yeah. What is my password? 12345. Oh, wow. Root, right? That's what did I set this as? Something easy, I think. Oh, does it have root log? And so there's another thing about, oh, I think Debian does that too. It denies root login in SSH. So I have to log in with that David account I created. All right. Perhaps we should make this a little bigger so you guys can see. I don't know. Let's see. Can you see that good? Let's see. Let's see. It's a little better, right? Let's make it a little bit better. I mean, why not? I got a big screen here. Okay, that's pretty cool. Can you guys hear me okay? Hopefully the audio is coming through all right. I had some problems with it yesterday. Let me just double check. Audio check 1, 2. Yeah, it looks all right. So let's fire up GNU Radio Companion. Did I enable X11 forwarding? Yeah, thought I did. Isn't that done in Putty? SSH X11, X11 forwarding. Do I have to put something in for X display location? Oh man, see, it's been a while since I've done this. Side join, Putty, X11 forwarding. I'm probably gonna got this set up before I started streaming, but whatever. Nobody's watching this anyway. I like it. Like the tutorials, like from a computer science class from some random college. I want to go to that college. That sounds cool. Blah 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 blah. I know all this. Oh, I need to start. That's right. So, oh, it is running. Oh, I need to start X on the side joint side. Oh, frack. That means I didn't install X in SideJoin. Oh man. That might take a minute. Where is my side? What the bang? Where's my SideJoin installer? It's on my desktop. Let's see if it's on my desktop. SideJoin, whatever. Okay, I did that last night. I might have deleted it already. Just grab it again. It should just take a second. Set up -x86. Does it say in here what exactly I needed? X11. So that's all I need is the X11. So what this is doing, it's going to let me secure shell into my Linux virtual machine from Windows and present all the GUI elements of Linux directly on Windows. Um, I thought, okay, so X, what is it called? X11. It's supposed to be in a little thing. Does not look right. Try this again. X11. I wonder what the history of X11 is. Why do they call it X? And why do they call it 11? Why isn't this working? I just want the package called X11. I don't want all this other stuff. Oh, so this is an outdated document. Yeah, it looks like a different. Like I don't even see the category view. Oh, here it is. Duh. X11. I just want all this. Install. So that's going to install all the main X11 packages. I like SideJoin. You know, I don't use it that much, but I like it. It's a pretty neat, nifty little thing. Alternatively, I think I could use MSys or MySys or something like that. Not, I'm familiar with it, but it seems more complicated or something. I don't know. Is there anything in special in PuTTY? I didn't think there was. 11. Right, so that's empty. We should be good on PuTTY. Okay, I'm just gonna write. So I installed an older version of Ubuntu. I think this is 18, whatever. I kind of wanted older version one because I don't want a new version of Ubuntu that has the new GNU radio that seems like it doesn't work with gr-gsm. So we're not going to upgrade Ubuntu just yet. Let me let my oh yeah, Radio Dave installs gr-gsm. Category people and blogs. I don't know if that's the right category. Might need to be science and technology. No, where's the computers category? There apparently isn't one. YouTube does not have a computer category. Film, autos, music, pets, sports, travel, gaming, people, comedy, entertainment, news, how to, and style. Might be how to education or science and technology. I wouldn't really say this is a science, but this is technology. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Yeah. All right. It's looking good. We're doing good, feeling good. Waiting for the side win. That's a lot of stuff. A lot of crap. A lot of tiny little files. I don't need hardly any of this stuff, I'm sure. Just need that base X11 framework. Whatever. Ooh, my this must be working because it's getting warm. I can feel it in my hand. I'm impressed with this SDR stick. I would highly recommend getting one of these. Let me show you the price on this thing. So, these guys, they're killing it, man. They sell a lot of this stuff. So I mean, that's one of their best sellers, I would bet. Um, wow, is this old already? They got a premium version of it for $40. All right, let's see. What's the difference between the black one and the silver one? So this is the one I got. Newelec NESDR version 2, the aluminum enclosure. And the silver one. Oh, dude, the new one is $36. The one I have is 25. For $10 or more, I could have had a zero point 0.5 ppm oscillator on this thing. So they must have just released this because I did not see this thing. Hmm. Not that I need it, but it is nice. I know the old SDRs used to kind of flutter in frequency a bit. Is that the difference? Be first to review this product. Premium with aluminum closure, always on by ST. 0.5. This is the one that has it too. So maybe I don't know what the difference is. I don't know what the difference is. What the heck? Is it just a different color case? But it's $10 more. How can I compare these without going crazy? Let me put that right there. Put that right there. 0.5. Phase noise, 1 kilohertz, 10, 100. Like 138, negative 150, 152. Same. Oh, it's based on a different tuner. So the one I have is based on the R820T. The silver one is based on the E4000. I forgot what the difference is, but I think the E4000 is better. But the specs are the same. So what is it? Is it really better? I don't know. Whatever. So I guess I would get this one if I was going to buy another one, just because it's better. I don't know. I'd have to read some reviews on it first. But anyway, these guys kill it because these things are so much better than when the RTL6 first came out. They didn't have any of these added features and stuff. It's just a TV tuner card that, that just happened to work. This thing is purposefully, specifically designed for things that we want to do with filtering, high stability oscillators, things like that. So these things are nice. These are nice. They're almost comparable to the Air Spies that I have, which are kind of next level type deals. But yeah, so let's go back to what we were doing here. Side joint is still going. Side joint is still going. Looks like, Jesus Christ. Look how many stupid files this thing needs. Oh, you can't see that because it's under me. Let me shrink my little guy down a little bit. Yeah, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Make sure you know what website to visit. I don't actually own this site yet. Actually, I own the site. I'm just not hosting it anywhere. Coda Wave Dave. And thanks Sergeant Bush for that one. I don't know, man. So let's make sure we're updated on this one. Let me update my font so you can see it. I think we went to 28. Is that too big? Is that too big, boys? I don't care. Oh my God. What is going on? Total went down to 0. Come on. Can I actually start this yet? Yeah. All right. It works. So so what you do is run startx in a side join terminal, and you have your X Windows display. I don't even know if you actually need this. I think you can just run. I think you can just run X, right? But you want to have a window manager, so let's run startx. That's funny. The window manager actually runs all on the Windows side. Oops, did I kill something? Here's my window manager. Okay. Oh, wow, look at that. Pretty. Pretty birdie. Paper birdie. I don't know what this is. This is, no wonder all this stuff that this is installing. But we shouldn't need to worry about that anymore. We should be able to run GNU Radio Companion. Oh, so I need to enable X1140 in my SSHD config, I believe. Is that right? Is that right? I think so. X1140 is enabled. Can you just see that? X1140, yes. So, what am I doing wrong? I mean, I almost feel like I'm falling in another rabbit hole with this again. Let's look at our help document real quick. Enable X1140 start SSH with that X. Yeah, that should all be good. Is there anything else to say these guys I had to do? Blah, 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 install X, install. Maybe it's just not done installing. I mean, I don't think I have to do all this stuff. Maybe I'm doing it a little bit differently than I used to. It says like a silly shortcut or something like that. I don't ever remember doing that. All right, well, let's just do what it says. Let's do what it says. That is finally done. It still does not work. Let's just make sure it's not that program. I think I have to set my display. Something like that. Something like that. What do you think, Fred? 0.0? Oh. I can't remember. I can't remember. I think I'm close. Export display equals 0:0 equals 0.0. If I just go display, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What is the name of the display? I should still work. Give me a second here, boys. Give me a second here, boys. Yeah, I'm installing something. I'm trying to install gr-gsm, which is a GSM telephone. I think it's only 2G. I don't know. Sniffing module for SDR. I'm hoping I can get some kind of interesting information out of it. But if this is going to be such a pain in the butt, I'm not going to do it and just say good enough. Size one x colon 0.0. There's my display. All right. It says the display right there. What am I doing wrong? You know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna say screw it, and we're gonna do the easy. We're gonna get out of this the easy way. We're gonna get out of this the easy way. Cannot start X because why? Did I screw with the display settings? Cannot start XOR. Let me see. Maybe it's a display variable. Maybe it's Ubuntu server and it doesn't, and it just sucks. Oh, I'm not waiting for these stupid cron jobs. I'm not wait for you. You wait for me. All right. I think I need virtual box drivers. VirtualBox guest source. No, VirtualBox guest. Oh, I need VirtualBox. What do I need? I don't want the ISO. Oh, this is another pipe dream we're going down. I want to install virus killer. No. VirtualBox guest additions. Why can't this stuff just be easy? Now I'm thinking maybe is gr-gsm have Windows binaries in it? Maybe we can just forego all this Linux bullshit. Let's look at their Git. Oh, you can't see that. Let's look at their Git. What do I want? What do I want? Let's go to the latest build. Can I just see the freaking files here? Apps. I thought I remember seeing the something.exe. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe that's too asking too much. What are we doing for VirtualBox drivers? Oh, maybe it's already installed. Let's see. I think just by installing the package, you get the drivers installed. I think that's too easy. I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe I just install Ubuntu desktop. Why did I go with server? My thought was to go with server because it would be quicker, slimmer, smaller build. Oh, so what's wrong with X? What's wrong with X? What's wrong with X? Server terminated with error. Isn't there a command to xorg automatically? I thought at this point this shit should all be automatic. VirtualBox, guest drivers, Ubuntu server, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Oh, Tech Republic, they're my heroes. Not. What are they saying to do here? Guest edition CD-ROM, mount a CD-ROM, and there's debs on the CD-ROM. Where's the CD-ROM? Open that window. Where's the CD-ROM? I can just go like this. Duh. There's a CD-ROM. Nope. Mount slash device slash shooting ROM slash mouse slash shitty ROM. Sudo shitty mount. Sudo Victor slash mount dash shooter ROM. Shitty ROM. What is on this CD? Any packages I can install? No. What are these guys smoking? What am I misreading here? Install necessary dependencies with command sudo. They're just saying install dependencies. Do I have bidirectional clipboard enabled here? No. I do not want to type that. There we go. I'm not here to type. I just want this stuff to work, man. Oh, why do I hate computers so much? Install DKMS. Well, I don't know what that is. Build essential. Oh no, not build essential. Falling down another freaking pipe rabbit hole here. Linux headers, generic Linux headers dash uname dash r. It's all already installed. Okay, good. Sudo su vbox linux. I bet you ain't gonna work. I've never had this work. We'll see. So what we're trying to do here is install drivers into my VirtualBox VM so the graphics will work. I assume that's why the graphics aren't working, but I could be wrong. I'm this close to just saying screw it, go grab the laptop, put Debian on a flash drive, put Ubuntu on a flash drive, and just install it straight on the laptop. That's what I should have did. That's not that. I don't know. We'll see. Building the VirtualBox modules. Blah blah blah. You know, you think this would be faster. I have 41 gigs of memory on this VM. Is that enough? I don't know. I have 41 gigs of memory. Only one CPU. Duh. Uh, I can crank that up. I'll crank it up later. But it looks like it's done. Uh, hey, it completed. Let's reboot this. So I'm gonna have to edit this video. All this is just gonna be edited out. You won't even have to watch this. Where'd you go? Make sure you can see me. All right. Oh, I saw it. I can see X. Maybe we just don't have the desktop environment? What is going on in here? Do I have a Debian frickin' an Ubuntu desktop image? What's what's the desktop meta package here? App cache search desktop and environment. I don't know. There's a million of them now. The other thought it was called GNOME. Genome. Genome. What a stupid word. So it looks like I might just be able to roll mate, which I like better. My desktop was towed outside the environment. It's not in an environment. ENVIRONMENT. I bet you I can have a new VM up and running. What? I bet you I can have a new VM up and running before this is done. Let's give it 32 gigs. Create a hard drive. Create. Next. Dynamically allocate it. Of course, 2 terabytes. Settings. Give it some more cores. Start it. Pretty sure I have one. Ubuntu, where are you? Ubuntu, where are you? All I have is a server? I thought I had. Let's see if I can find it. Hmm. Maybe I don't have it. Maybe I don't have it. Hmm. Ubuntu star ISO. Well, we're gonna get it now. We got 2 things going at one time here. It's all right. It was previously downloaded. Where is it? Oh, it's in my torrent download folder. Haha. Found ya. Oh, it just doesn't put it in your normal downloads folder. CD's in there. Not bootable. What am I doing wrong, man? Is this a corrupt file? Why won't this boot to CD-ROM? Oh Lord, someone shoot me. Just put a gun in my head and shoot me. Downloading. Verify this file. Tell me. Cool thing about just re-downloading it, delete it, and restart it over again. Oh, looks like it does. It looks like that's stupid. It looks like views is stupid. Or maybe the file just wasn't there. I don't remember. Usually if it's not there, it doesn't have that file name. Let's double check. 2.7%. Lord. It's done. It's done. Hey, we have X. And it resizes. Oh my God, what a pain. All right. Do we have the GNU Radio Companion? Oh, look at this. This is just a terrible. Who uses these GUIs, man? Linux, you need to get your stuff in order. I don't have a terminal. You don't install a terminal? And I don't have it. It's right here in GNU Radio Companion. What's my damn? Oh, give me an X term. Why is this not starting? What? What? Do we need to reboot? I think we need to reboot. That tells me you need to reboot. If you can't start an X session inside of X, then you need to reboot. Oh, they're pushing out a Symantec upgrade tonight at work. Oh, Lord. It scares me to death when they test stuff at work. All right. Login, username, password. Start the X windows. I have a good feeling about this. This is going to work. This is going to work. What? What's wrong with the GNU Radio Companion? Failed to initialize GTK. If you're running over SSH, enable X11 forwarding start SSH with X. No module named GTK. So maybe there's something wrong with our GNU radio install? Well, that's possible. Is it even installed? Sudo apt-get install GNU radio. I would assume to install this as a dependency of gr-gsm. Then is there a GTK element to this that we have to install? No. Windows binaries for GNU radio. What is this? Windows binaries. GNU radio. 3.7 Windows 64-bit binaries. Huh? I've never seen this before. Who maintains this? gcndevelopment.com. Do you want to try this? Should we? Individual GNU radio dependencies built within gr-gsm is in here. No, I don't see GSM anywhere on this page. All right, let's bookmark this. That might be interesting. Bookmark that because that sounds like it's interesting. Native Windows binaries. Why can't I just write the whole thing in Visual Studio? I don't know. All right, so what is on GNU Radio? GNU Radio Companion. What's wrong? It says failed to initialize GTK. Oh. Python.gtk2. Do we have that installed? Sounds like we might need that. Sudo. Maybe it's that easy. That easy. Oh, I already did that. Looks like it is that easy. I think I got it. Ooh, we got it. We got it, boys. Oh, now what do we do? Where's our gr-gsm grc flow graph at? I don't know where they keep this stuff at. Oh, Lord. So let's see if we can find it in our file system somewhere. If this works, I'm going to be happy. Oh, I haven't installed. Yeah, I thought I did. How do I view? I need to work on my app skills, I gotta admit. Well, let's do gr-gsm apt. Let's see what's in the actual deb packages. user/lib. Install the flow graphs. Oh man. So it doesn't install all the good extra stuff like apps and stuff that it's in the Git. It installs the blocks though, so maybe that's all we need. Oh man, I feel like this is not gonna work. There's no GRC in here, is there? Dude, come on. Back to here. If this, I do. Let's make a source folder. So I'm going to clone the Osmocom gr-gsm source because apparently the deb package does not have the flow graph that I want, which is a pre-built scanner for this thing. Although what else? Does it have anything else that might be interesting? What does it have? It has the GRC blocks, gr-gsm. Oh, it does have some programs. gr-gsm live mod. That's what I want. gr-gsm live mod. All right, we're almost there, boys. We're almost there, boys. We need to attach our dongle. Can you control C this? Oh, wow, that's a hard lock. Let's, what is it called? Don't I see it in USB devices? Style. Come on, man. I don't care. Unless that is like a low level USB error. We're going to plug this right into the computer. Plug this right in the computer. Is this being detected? Where would it show up? Where would it show up? There it is. Does it pass through? LS USB. List your USB devices. No. Boys. Let's try a different port here. All right, it's passed through. We had to go from USB 2 to USB 3. Let's see if it works. Oh, boys, what do we got? How you like that? Uh, now what? Now what? We got to find the frequency is what we need to find. What does GSM even look like? I don't know. Why does this look like garbage? You kidding me with this? I'm looking at like 900 something, right? I think I need to crank up my gain. Is there any other component to this? Well, isn't there another program called GSM Scanner? Let's see what the scanner does. I'm worried though if this thing doesn't have enough gain or signal, I might have to move it. This is like likes to lock up. This thing working? How do we use this gr-gsm scanner? Give me something recent. Past year at least. Oh Lord. Livemon is a program that I want. Lost the freaking thing again. What a nightmare, dude. Oh, let's try plugging into the hub. I don't even know what this is. What does this cable go to? Nothing. That's freaking weird. So it's working now. It doesn't want to enumerate anymore inside the virtual machine. You know what? I think this thing is gonna just not happen. I really think that's what's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I mean, I already have 40 slides for my presentation. Oh, we lost webcam. We lost webcam. We lost webcam. Come back, webcam. All right, get our webcam back. I'm about to lose it, guys. I'm really kind of frustrated. I hear weird clicking in the speakers when I pass this thing through. Okay, we're still connected. It's good. It's good. Is there any command line parameters for this program? Maybe we should fire up SDR sharp real quick and see what if we can find. Because that spectrum analyzer was junk. Let's see. Let's see what we can find. Is this gonna work? No. Why would it work? It'd be too easy. Is it locked somewhere? No, it's not locked. Oh my God. Does this VirtualBox still have it? I've never seen. I don't know why that's doing that. It's pissing me off. I can see it. Not open on device. Is device locked somewhere? Why does it say that? Oh, Nulek problems. Yeah, that was from 2015. So maybe this little flash drive, this little RTL thing sucks. Another freaking rabbit hole I'm falling down here. Well, I'm gonna go get my air spy. I'll be right back, boys. Thing I like about the air spy is it just works. That thing just works no matter what. You can unplug it, plug it back in, the program doesn't crash. I've never had problems with it. All right. Air spy. So turn that down a little bit. Some gain. I don't even know where to look. No, no, no. Maybe, maybe, maybe. GSM waveform. What does it look like? How wide is it? How do you tune it? I mean that's a pretty wide sucker right there. I don't think it's that wide. Maybe. What do you guys think? $900? Should be something 900, right? Let's check on Google. North America, GSM frequencies. Downlink. 870. 870. 930 to 960. These used in North America. Where's the United States? What kind of article is this? I think 850 is probably what it is. GSM 1900 and GSM 850 are used in most of North, South, and Central America. So we want the 850. So that's downlink from 870 to 890. 870 to 890. And there's nothing there. Oh, there's something there. GSM or LTE? What do you guys think? Let's go to Signal Wiki. This is showing me it's not wide at all. I have a feeling that's not GSM. Maybe it is. Maybe that's a bunch of channels? What do you think? Do you think these are all channels here? Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. You didn't know. But let's go back into our program and let's go back into our program and see how it does on those frequencies. GSM 850. There it is. That's it. It looks like it, doesn't it? And that is a wide chunk of chunk. Chunky chunk of chunk. Hmm. 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 That doesn't really uplink. Oh, it's interesting. Uplink. I hope this works. What? Did I start the wrong VM? I think I did. I might have to call it here, boys. I'm getting kind of tired. I didn't eat today at all. I still have to go to school and do a little more hacking over there. We have to um, finish up our document. Can't talk about it. I'm under NDA. Finish up our document and submit that, I think, tomorrow. My presentation is tomorrow. I'm actually going to do a dry run live here on YouTube for you boys to see how it goes. Let's log in here. Give us another whirl. What am I doing? What is it called? GSM, right? What? Underscore. No, I'm losing my mind. gr-gsm. No dash. There it is. gr-gsm live monitor. That's what we want. Oh, pass through our real time. Try again. Try it again. Our real tech pass through? No, our real tech disappeared because the stupid thing is stupid. Uh, come on, dude. Like, really? Like, I'm running out of USB ports to plug this thing in, dude. And why does it not? Why does this computer not like this device? It works fine on my laptop. Speakers start popping. Why would the speakers pop when this thing plugs in? When I pass it through? That's ridiculous. There must be some kind of bad electrical design of this thing. Raphael, your micro tuner. So we want to go 850. 850 e to the 6. No, it doesn't like that. Let's just tune up slowly. Something's supposed to happen. Once we get there. I think it was closer to. Ooh. Well, that's public safety right there. That's my stuff. What did I say the frequency was? 880. Let's go away to 890 and go down. I know it stopped right at 890. Do we need more gain? Look at my noise flow. It's like 60. It's ridiculous. There's no reason for a noise floor to be that high. Let's go back to 850 and see. I know those are strong signals. Oh Lord, what did I do? So these right here around 850 are my state radio systems, and I know these should be booming. If I can turn the gain down, so I lose the noise floor. Still have those pretty strong. Okay, it disappears at one point. Oh, getting bigger, they're getting bigger, they're getting bigger, getting bigger. All right, I think it's starting to raise the noise floor now. Say it right there. What I say? 890, 890, 880, 885. I don't remember seeing those big spikes at 885. Oops. Oh God. Boys, I think this ain't gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. Why am I only looking at 1 megahertz of spectrum here? It's because it's a stupid tuner. My air spy is so much better. What if this will work with the air spy? Maybe we should try it. Yeah, quarter wave Dave in the house. Yes, Randy, I'm live right now. Oh, apparently I spelled something wrong. What did I spell wrong, Randy? Oh, is it the graphic? QUAT quarter, QUATER, WAVE Dave. What are you talking about, man? Quarterwavedave.com. Maybe he's talking about the Google. The Google. You talking about the Google? Let's see. This is my Google. It says Radio Dave. Let's see what he's talking about. Oh, I did spell it wrong, didn't I? Well, you know what? That's the way. QUATER, QUATER, QUATER. Well, how do you spell quarter? Hmm? QUARTER. I'm really an idiot, you know that. Well, that's easy to fix, you know why? Go bye bye. Anyway, yeah, thank Randy for making me feel like an idiot here. So we're going to try this again, and we're going to try this with the. We're going to try and attach the air spy. So we're going to reattach our antenna to the air spy. See what happens. What do I call it? gr-gsm live mod? No, no. So it tells you right there. Oh yeah. Make sure you click it, boys. Make sure you click it. Make sure you click it, and it's gone. So do we need to be in a USB 3.0 port? Perhaps. Click it. Air spy, air spy, air spy. Air spy's passed through. It's showing as an open MOCO. I think that's what it is. gr-gsm. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Unsupported sample rate. Oh, Lord. Why? Why? Why is this so difficult? I'm gonna give up, man. I can't do this. Let's see if this is a Python file or a Python binary. I have a feeling this is a compiled binary and I'm not gonna be able to edit it. Even if I could, you wouldn't want to. Oh yeah, it's straight up Python. Do we have a 2 meg in here anywhere? Where are we getting our sample rate from? Where is our sample rate? Python makes me scratch my head sometimes. Here it is. Sample rate. There's two entries in this program that have the word sample in it. And neither of them have a number tied to it. Here we go. Use the sync 1024 sample rate. Where do we set up sample rate at? Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Here's an option. So there is a sample rate option. The default is to 2, but we could crank it to 10 if we wanted, right? Let's try command line option dash S. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's just sample rate. What do you know, boys? We got some activity going on here. Let's go down to, what was it? 880? 880 megahertz. I think that's GSM right there, and I think it should be decoding something. Oh, don't do that. Whatever you do, don't click this graph. You'll be in all holy hell. Oh Lord, how do you reset it? Okay, apparently you just click random things and it'll fix itself. I'm not seeing that waveform like we saw it earlier. I know this is a shit looking graph, Fourier transform, but looks like it's flatline, doesn't it? Any more gain? See, that's another thing I don't like about these SDRs. Like different programs have different representations of different settings. Like my gain is 47 here. Over here, my gain was a slider, 0 to what, maybe 20. See if we can find it again in AirSpy, since that works so well. Where are we at? Was I off frequency? Am I losing my mind? I really feel like I'm losing my mind. $870 to $890. $870 to $890. Where's that big ass pulse that we saw earlier? I'm looking for it, boys. Quarter wave Dave that doesn't know how to spell is looking for it. Oh, that's a strong signal right there, isn't it? I wonder what that is. It just be noise. So for those of you who weren't watching earlier, I found what I thought was a very strong GSM signal, cell phone signal. Something's up with this. Is my antenna screwed in all the way? Oh, intermittent connection on the SMA. Look at this. Okay. It's screwed in tight right now. Now it's good. Okay, if I go, I don't know. So I think maybe my SMA, these don't last forever. They're not really designed for repeat And you can tell it looks kind of poopy inside. Learn something new. I might need a new connector. Look at that. It's tight. Is something loose in this antenna? Look how strong that is. That's insane. All right. Well, we know we have something there, right? That's between 863 and 866. So we're going to write that down because my short-term memory is so bad. So we got a good signal from 863 to 866. Where else are we looking? Oh, there's a lot of stuff over here. I don't know if this is all GSM. I think this was it, right? This big hunk of mama. I mean, this signal is literally 5 megahertz wide. I do not think this is GSM. This has got to be some kind of LTE stuff. I thought GSM was like a real kind of small signal. But then again, like you said, maybe that's what that is. Look how strong that is. That's insane. Maybe there's a bunch of channels. All right, let's close out the air spy. Quarter wave Dave. You know what? You know what? I need to have my little rainbow on the bottom. We're gonna fix that right now. We're gonna fix that right now. Oh yeah. QUAR. How do you spell it? How do you spell it? I don't know how to spell. I'm literally that stupid. QUAR QUARTER QUARTER wavedave.com. So we're gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix this. We're gonna delete this layer. Delete that layer. I'm gonna stroke the selection. I'm gonna make a new layer. We're gonna go to gradient tool and we're gonna go, wow, pretty. Yep. And we're gonna export as our file. All right, boys. I need to, let's go back to OBS. Sorry, my brain is gone, man. Brain is gone. Waiting for the hard drives to spin up. Where's my image? Maybe I didn't export correctly. Oh, what am I doing? I have to export that as a PNG, don't I? Did I already do that? Let's just get rid of these. Okay, it's exported. Add a new image. You can't see this. If you see this, then it turns into a big weird thing. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Talking about. Are you happy, Randy? Thumbs up if you're happy. Let's go back. Run our gr-gsm. Again, we're looking for frequencies. Let's attach our air spy. gr-gsm sample rate 10 megs. Come on, come on, come on. Do we have signal now? We're looking for 863 to 866. Is it supposed to do something? It's like, okay. We get 863 to 866, 885 to 890. Well, I guess that doesn't work. Maybe it doesn't like this crazy sample rate. What was the other one? 885 to 890. Okay, do something. Decode. Come on, man. Oh. So, I think we are effed here, boys. This is not picking up anything. And it's very possible that 2G GSM simply just doesn't. I think that this program is restricted to 2G GSM, and that simply just doesn't exist anymore in North America. That's my guess. Or if it does, it's not, the sample rate is blowing it up and just can't understand it. And I assume I'd just be able to come in here and just, I don't know, man, see something decode. I've never actually seen anyone use this program, so I don't know. That has to be it. That has to be it. Let's crank up our gain. Doing nothing. I'm gonna go on a limb and say I spent the last 3 hours of my life as a complete waste. I took the day off for this. What else do we have? What else do we have? What else do we have in this toolkit? gr-gsm capture, gr-gsm channelize, gr-gsm decode, gr-gsm livemon, gr-gsm livemon headless, gr-gsm scanner. That's, I want the scanner to work. I think that's our only hope. Do we have any command line options of this thing? Yes. Sample rate. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, you can specify what band. GSM 800, 850. Gain, device arguments, scan speed. And we want to see verbose. Nothing. 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 Nothing, boys. Nothing. I am not too happy today. But we did accomplish one thing. Dave got schooled on how to spell. Yeah, still doesn't look right, does it? So nothing in the GSM 850. Oh, this thing supports 2.5 megs per second. Let's try that. I think 10 is just too much for this poor thing. And I think we have PCS 1900 also. Val Sanford. Somewhere it must be an even number times 2e to the 6. Oh, you can't resample that. You're not smart enough. That sucks. That sucks. What do you think? You want to look at this? I'm going to lose it, man. So want to look at 1900? PCS 1900 band. PCS 1900 downlink 1930 to 1989. 1930 to 1989. Let's look at that with AirSpy. See what's out there. Nineteen thirty to 1989. Does this thing even go that high? I don't even know, dude. Well, sure should. Oh, something's weird is going on. I think that's outside the range of this receiver. Whatever that big chunk of hunk is there. I don't think that's real. What is our frequency range on the AirSpy? 1750, of course. What's this new look do? No, 25 to 1750. I wonder if that's the antenna problem was what was wrong when I was running the new lock. Maybe that's why I couldn't see any signals. Hmm, I don't know. I think I'm done, boys. I'm gonna go get some food and clear my head and finish this report when I get back. Actually, I'm gonna stop at the school, do that stuff, and then uh, maybe do another broadcast when I get back. All right, boys, take it easy. Not this again. Okay. Wrong light. I don't know why. I don't know why. Give me a heads up if this is coming through. I don't know why, but it seems like I have to start a stream. It doesn't work, and then I have to start a stream again. Let's see. It says waiting. Why does it say waiting? I can see myself. Oh, 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 that. It's pretty important you hit the go live button. Uh, yeah. Okay, good. Thanks, Fred. All right. I know, I'm sorry. Still trying to get used to this whole streaming thing. So, this is basically going to be a dry run of tomorrow's presentation for my pen testing class. And my pen testing class, I don't know what it has to do with software defined radio, but I managed to convince them to let me do this. And I thought it would be interesting, and the teacher thought it would too. So, um, I just gotta, he's concerned that it's going to go long, and I'm going to try dry run just to see how long it goes. I think I have like 10 minutes or 15 minutes or something like that. I don't know. Whatever. All right. So, hello everyone. My name is David Kurskowski. This is my project, Introduction to Software Defined Radio. What is software defined radio? So, software defined radio is kind of like an evolution of how radios are made and operate. So in the past, a radio would do all its decoding and processing with discrete electronic circuits. Now, the computer does all the decoding and encoding and things like that. And the radio is only just real simple kind of sampling and things like that. So here you can see a little diagram of what a software defined radio is. What are some of the benefits? They're cheap. It simplifies the electrical design of a radio, and you can make changes quickly. So let's say you want to change the way something modulates or the way something encodes. Just write new code instead of having to design a new electronic circuit. So I've been following the SDR on the net for a while, and there's always kind of like a niche product. You know, universities or like researchers would be into this kind of stuff. But years ago, 2012, some guy found out that you could take a TV tuning stick and turn it into a software-defined radio. And there's actually a post on Usenet. I don't even know if Usenet's a thing anymore. Of how he did it and how it works. And ever since then, we've had these cheap, uh, anywhere between $6 and up, software-defined radios. The first generation of them, they were pretty cheap. I mean, they're nothing more than the TV tuner. Um, but since then, they've kind of evolved. And these are prices right now. You can get them for $6 a piece, which is ridiculous. Like I said, you get what you pay for. The cheaper the product, the cheaper, the worse the specifications are going to be on the radio. So lower dynamic range, um, the how much bandwidth you can receive at one time is limited, things like that. So if you want to step up to the next level and still keep it low cost, there's some products out there. Here's some of them that I've gotten the pictures here. The RTL SDR blog is kind of a good entry level one. The New Elec, they both make they make a couple different sticks there. They're still based on the same TV tuner chipset, but they're electrically designed with a little more filtering and better characteristics than just a regular TV tuner. Then you want to go to the next level. There's things like the Air Spy, which is around like 100 and something dollars, but it's you get a much larger, you know, the the other USBs are like 2.5 megahertz wide. AirSpy, you get 10 megahertz wide. And then the next level after AirSpy, you're looking at like kind of really expensive stuff. The USRPs, I think they start at like, I don't know, at least a few hundred, maybe $500. So there's a lot of interesting things that you can do with SDR. The first thing I tried to tackle for this project was reading my electric meter. So everyone has these in the back of their house. Well, you should by now, unless you live somewhere far away, I guess. It's these meters. Well, let me start over. These meters that are electric, these electric meters on the back of your house, monitor your electricity usage and upload them over RF, so the guy doesn't have to come in your back of your house, obviously. Um, so the first thing I need to figure out is what frequency is this thing operating on? And if you look on the label there, everything that has like an electronic radio in it or any kind of radio, any kind of device that transmits radio signals has to have an FCC ID on it. So if you look closely, you can see this little these little numbers here that tell you what the FCC ID is. You can put it into a website, uh, the Federal Communications, the FCC website, and you can search for it, and it will give you interesting information about the device. So the first hits that I got, there's a few different products, and I'm kind of seeing some interesting uh, frequencies here, 900 megahertz, and I'm also seeing 2.4 gigahertz, 2,400 megahertz. So I'm not sure at this point, which frequency should be targeting. Then I found another website that's telling me 2.4 gigahertz is for Zigbee, which I'm not interested in. 900 megahertz is what it's doing, sending all its telemetry on. So I know, so I've kind of zeroed in on the 900 megahertz range. Just a side note, the FCC, anytime they put this stuff on their website, they also include pictures of the insides of the device sometimes. You can take your iPhone, type in the FCC ID into the FCC website, and you might see inside screenshots of the PCBs and stuff like that and how they test it. So this is my setup. What I did here is I wanted to just isolate it to the signals that were being transmitted from my meter, and it didn't work out that great, but it kind of did. So I put the air spy directly on the meter with an attenuator and antenna coming down right to where I think the transmitter is on that thing. I ran a cable through the wall and through the window, and I have it connected to my laptop there. The first software that I used to kind of see if I could zero in on things is gr-gsm. It's a free open source spectrum analyzer waterfall type piece of software. So I'm sitting here and I'm trying to get information, and I fire up gr-gsm and I let it run, and here's the first pulse that I receive. I'm like, okay, so this thing, it's really short burst that this thing comes out. So you can see it uh, as time went by that there was these two lines here. Those are these two little bursts that were broadcast out of the meter. I don't know exactly, how often it's doing that and what frequency they're on. So I did it again, and I kind of did a time lapse, and I can see it's maybe every few minutes it's doing it, but I still like I'm not sure about that. So I did it again, and this is a 13-hour time lapse. And what's interesting here is you can kind of see all the channels that I'm broadcasting in, and the weaker signals, which are probably my neighbor's utility meters. Um, uh, so it looks like you get these things are kind of designed to transmit every 5 minutes. That's what I measured, but it's really kind of sporadic and all over the place as to when mine is going to transmit. I mean, you can see the darker signal, the brighter lines. That's my meter, and the ones with the three dots, those are the neighbors. So I end up sitting there for hours and hours trying to capture one of my pulses on the right frequency, and it wasn't fun. And I don't even think I did it right. But so that's when I loaded up another piece of software called the Universal Radio Hacker (URH). And I'll show you this in the live demo at the end of the presentation. basically I ended up catching one of these pulses, and what this software does, it allows you to kind of look at the waveform of the pulse and get interesting information out of it. So this was one of the pulses that I caught, and you can kind of see each one of the pulses has like a header, like a at the beginning of the packet, and then the data comes after that. And this waveform, and I'm trying to compare it to things that I know, known types of waveform, and it looks strange to me, and I really don't know if it's what type of signal it is. So the URH decodes a few different types, and it just didn't look, and it didn't seem like it wanted to decode correctly with the automatic decoding program. I threw it in there, and you can see that like I got zeros and ones, and I don't know. It just I couldn't find a good repeating structure that made sense across multiple captures. And at that point, I was getting kind of frustrated. And another thing that UH lets you do here is you can import your captures and compare the bits that you've decoded all side by side. And that's what I kind of did here. I'm lining them up, and I'm not really seeing. I should see some continuity between them all, like, at least with the header, the structure of the header, and I didn't find anything. So, I mean, I might have been doing something wrong. I don't know. So I did some more research. I reached out to a guy that wrote the free software that I'll talk about in a second. Um, and I asked him. I sent him my samples, and he says it's definitely not not the normal packets that get broadcasted. So I did some more research on the internet, and it appears OpenWay, which is said on big letters on my meter, OpenWay signals are encrypted. So I'm like, all right, forget it. What else can I do for this presentation? If you do have a meter in your house that's not OpenWay, you can download this program called RTL AMR with a cheap SDR receiver that I talked about before, and you can actually connect it to some software, all open source software, and you can make pretty little graphs how much electricity you're consuming every day. That's kind of what I wanted to do, but it ended up not working out. What's next? Okay, so utility meters, we're done with that. Decoding satellite communications. So I wanted to see if I could get some interesting packets, interesting signals off these satellites that are up in the air. Inmarsat is one of them, and that one is a little bit different from normal satellites, as in it's in a geostationary orbit. It doesn't move. Its signals are a little bit weaker, and so I'll show you what kind of hardware I needed for that. So in addition to having the SDR, you also need something called the LNA, a low noise amplifier, something that will amplify the signal, and you need a specialized antenna. So these products ended up being pretty cheap. I think they're like 20 bucks a piece, and I got them and I put them together. And let's see, where is my picture? So here's my test setup. I put them on a ladder in the back of the yard, and you have to make sure the antenna's facing the satellites with no obstruction. And here's my software that I have running on the laptop. I have an instance of SDR Sharp feeding this SkyTail C software. And I was able to get some pretty interesting things. One of them was a tanker, a marine broadcast that a tanker was attacked by pirates. Watch out. This is pretty interesting. And then I got a another one of the interesting one was a ship that went missing. Be on the lookout for that, somewhere off the coast of Brazil. And there's tons of these messages like this. These are just two of the more interesting ones. Um, so what else? So another something I wanted to show you guys is this thing called Tempest. All right. So what is Tempest? Tempest is the telecommunications electronics materials protected from emanating spurious transmissions. These feds, man, they just love their acronyms, right? So the idea of Tempest is to protect your computer or your electronic devices from sending out signals about what's going on. It could be either capturing video from the monitor radiating information, keystrokes from your keyboard, your mouse, even your CPU could be emanating encryption keys. They talk about that. I haven't seen that, but they talk about that. So I wanted to see if it's possible if I get a picture of my monitor from far away. And it turns out, so here's my setup. air spy with a antenna called a Yagi. Yagi is something that's directional, um, with a lot of gain, and a piece of software called Tempest SDR. So on my victim's computer, I had just a screen that said test, like a nice big letters. And here's my setup. I had a tripod with antenna pointed at the computer, and you can see in my on my computer here that I was actually able to make out the word test. Yeah, it looks like crap, but I mean, as a proof of concept, yes, this is something that actually does work. I'd imagine with a bigger antenna, more gain, a higher bandwidth SDR, and some low noise amplification, that results may be better. I've seen some guys on YouTube do it with better results than this. So, but it actually does work, which is kind of cool. So, what else? There's a whole bunch of other things we can talk about, but I think that's all I have to present today. I can do a short demo of running AirSpy or something like that, and that's it. So, boom, 15 minutes. Ah, dang, it is kind of long. When you read it, it goes by fast, but when you actually start talking, it takes up some time. So my class is the class is an hour long, and there's four people presenting that day. So I'm really gonna have to smoke through these quickly. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Fred, what do you think? Was it pretty good? Uh, yeah. Yep. Air Spy for 700s. Yeah. I wasn't able to get cell phone working GSM, so I think GSM is just needs what? It's not interesting enough. Tell me. LTE or so I was looking at LTE scanners too, IMSI captures or sniffers and stuff. I couldn't figure any of that out. Um, what I think I'm going to do, so there's going to be a live part of this presentation, and I'm actually going to have a laptop set up and connect it. First, I'm going to show them with my AirSpy. Yeah, that's true. The security class monitor. The monitor that so I was going to present the Tempest in class, and they would have all got a kick out of that big time. But I came to class. Um, I came to class. Uh, where's my OBS? Uh, I went to class like a few weeks ago and I tried to demonstrate it and I couldn't get it to work. And I don't know if it's the HDMI cables that were different or the monitors were different. So when I did it at home, I did it on HDMI and it seemed to work. But there at school, everything was on DisplayPort cables. So I think I might have been targeting the wrong frequency or something, but I goofed around with it for a long time and I couldn't get it to work. So plus it is kind of a pain in the butt to set up. I got to carry that big Yagi down there and all this stuff. But I think they'll like that. What I'm going to do for my actual hands-on presentation is I'll set up a laptop. I'll connect it to my AirSpy, and I'll show them listening to AM/FM radio. Easy stuff. But then I'll go, guys, software-defined radio is so good, you can do it for free. You don't even need to buy anything. And I'm going to show them how you can connect to the cloud AirSpy servers and do stuff like that. So I think they'll get a kick out of that. I think the teacher will. I think it'll be fun. So, all right. So, yep, that was fun, and thank you for watching that, and wish me luck. Wish me luck. All right, guys. Thanks, Fred. Have a good night. uh,